How y'all doing? This is Cascadia Coast News. It is September 10th, 12:05 p.m. I'm going to take a look at this assault weapons ban again, and the one that's going on in Virginia as we speak. They're moving forward with it regardless of what the citizens of Virginia care, just like they do with everything else. Our government has been hijacked. It does not matter if you're Republican or Democrat. I think I've said this enough. Anyways, let's see what this article has to say. And just to let you know, the people over there, the citizens in Virginia, are about ready to rise up in a civil war right now. Which, it could very well happen. We'll just see how this plays out. And this is from The Hill. TheHill.com. You can go there or just type it in. Virginia assault weapons ban. You'll find a bunch of stuff on it. Okay. A Virginia State House committee on Friday passed a bill that would ban the sale of certain semi-automatic firearms, including the popular AR-15 style rifle. Now, they're trying to ban these so-called assault rifles because they want people to think that they're weapons of war and all this other bullcrap, which they're not. They are not weapons of war. Yes, they may look like, the AR-15 may look like an M16, but it does not have a select fire feature. It is a semi-automatic weapon, and honestly, back in the 1950s, it was made by Armalite, and it was actually marketed at first for civilians for varmint shooting. Anyways, House Bill 961 would also ban silencers and magazines that hold more than 12 rounds. Yeah, they really don't want people having more than 10 to 15 rounds. If you go and check out what the Second Amendment actually is about, and it doesn't take much research to find out that it was not made for hunting. Our founding fathers did not institute the Second Amendment for hunting or sporting purposes. It is for a tyrannical government, which is rising up as we speak. Moving on. It was passed out of the House Public Safety Committee by a vote of 12-9. The bill, which has the support of Virginia Governor Ralph Northam, gosh, I can't stand him, will now make its way to the floor of the state's Democratic-controlled House of Delegates. And both sides of the House are controlled by the Democrats right now. I don't know why this is doing that. Pro-gun residents of the state packed the committee room for the vote, and when the measure passed, the crowd erupted into protests. An ABC affiliate reported people became so agitated that law enforcement was forced to disperse the crowd. After the vote passed, National Rifle Association NRA spokeswoman Catherine Mortensen described the bill as an egregious gun bill that will make millions of law-abiding Virginians felons overnight. Earlier this year, the Virginia House of Delegates passed 7 other Democratic gun reform laws. You know how and it's just irritating how they just come up with these terms. Gun reform, and the new red flag laws, and if you don't vote for this, you're not politically correct. This is the new trend. No, it's tyranny. The bills include regulations implementing universal background checks, red flag legislation, allowing officials to take guns from those determined to be dangerous to themselves or others. Now that's the article. There's 2,097 comments. Let's see what Virginians are saying about this. take the guns first. That's what Donald Trump said. And due process later, and this is what this dude says. Because cold dead hands, yeah, I've heard that a lot. They will take them over your cold dead hands. It's no worse than getting rid of an unwanted litter of puppies. Yes, it's sad, but due to irresponsible owners, it happens. It's not irresponsible gun owners that this is happening. This is happening because of leftists, because of socialists who want the guns, because Americans, well, actually, the general world population, if you look at the small arms survey, has more guns than all the militaries combined. I'm not going to go read any more of these comments, but I do want to bring this to people's attention too. They're doing a magazine ban in Washington State right now. I believe it's I should have had this open, I'm sorry. It's State Bill 5062 and, or I mean Senate Bill 5062 and House Bill, which is the companion bill, 1061. They were also trying to do an assault weapons ban here in Washington State, but that has not passed, nor is it going to at this point. But you can go on here and check it out. It's Senate Bill 5062, and then there's this one, House Bill 1068. You know, because House has always got to outdo the Senate. Can't have that, huh? But this is what's happened with it so far. And this, on March 18th, Senate Rules X file, that might be for this bill. But for this bill over here, they're still going forward with it on the House bill. And as of right now, I think it's got a very good chance of passing here in Washington. And I'm just not sure if it's going to be a 15 round limit or a 10 round limit. It's probably going to be the 10 round. But you can also Google new Washington gun control bills being proposed. And there's a whole list of them. Actually, I'm going to try to pull them up real quick. Because, oh yeah, this one just passed. The Ghost Gun Senate Bill 5061. They got more than 400 laws that they are trying to get through the Senate this year. And then this cooling off period, right? You got to go check that out too. Anyways, I'm not going to keep you any longer. I'm going to have another video up here in a little bit. And it's going to be more about Agenda 21. I just, you know, people in Washington need to really be calling their representatives. And actually, everybody needs to be contacting the representatives of their state and saying, hey, don't pass such bullcrap. Anyways, God bless y'all, and y'all have a nice day.